Now let us turn attention to the AFC Champions League Two. This platform was a good stage for established clubs to battle for a coveted title with a pathway to excellence in Asian football. We get ready for 35 matches and fierce competition where every victory paves the way to unimaginable heights. This is the AFC Champions League Two. All the way to the top. One is all. The opportunity to take it, where talent develops and fortune is the grave. AFC Champions League. The future Asian football will shine brightly with the all-new AFC Women's Champions League. For the first time ever, Asia's top 12 women's football converge to showcase their talent and compete for ultimate glory. This is more than just a competition. It is a powerful symbol of innovation and inclusivity, inspiring generations of female athletes to chase their dreams and write their own stories on the pitch. This is the AFC Women's Champions League.
Breaking new ground for women's club football in Asia. 12 best teams, chasing greatness, inspiring generations. In a fierce contested competition to crown best in Asia. AFC Women's Champions League.
This is Asia.
Welcome to Japan and to the Hiroshima Soccer Stadium, where both local side Sanfrecce Hiroshima and Lion City Sailors are hoping to continue their history, making runs in this quarter-final clash as the first leg of this AFC Champions League 2 tie gets underway. High-flying Sanfrecce are in their best Asian club run for many a year, and are contesting their first quarter-final of the modern era. Way back in the late 60s, they did finish third in the Asian Champions Club tournament, which is today now the AFC Champions League Elite. But since the Asian Interclub game was rebranded, they have never gone further than the round of 16 in any AFC Interclub tournament until this campaign. Now in their first season in the second tier of the Asian Club game, a team that has started the new J-League season well, joint top after 4 games, is eyeing further history. So too their visitors, of course, Lion City Sailors, the last Southeast Asian team left in this competition. As Lion City Sailors, a club only technically founded 5 years ago, this is their best ever run. But in their previous iteration as Home United, the Singaporean side did reach the semi-finals of the AFC Cup in 2004. 4 quarter-finals in all, just the 1 win. While both clubs are top of their respective leagues, Sanfrecce joint top of the embryonic J-League, as said, while Sailors are 9 points clear in Singapore's Premier League, with just over 2/3 of the season gone. They are seeking their first title in 4 years. Sanfrecce eyeing a J-League title that would take their tally of top-flight Japanese championships to 9, which would be an outright record. A long way to go, of course, the season just kicking off last month. Well, Sanfrecce were founded in the late 1930s as Toyo Kogyo by what is now the Mazda Motor Corporation. They changed their name to Sanfrecce in the early 90s when the J-League began. They finished 3rd in the 2015 FIFA Club World Cup, no less. And in this Champions League Two campaign, they've made it to the knockout phase after taking top spot in their group with 5 wins and 1 draw into the round of 16. And it was Vietnam's Nam Dien who had the misfortune of meeting a free-scoring side in form. 7-0 it ended on aggregate to the Japanese side on your picture here. As for Sailors, well, they also ended top of their group just above Port of Thailand, fittingly enough for the Sailors, squeezing ahead courtesy of their superior head-to-head record against the Thai side. And Sailors also scored 7 in the round of 16, seeing off Wang Tong United 7-2 on aggregate, another Thai side. And what a start they made in their opening leg, 3-0 up within half an hour, effectively killing off the tie while in its infancy. It is set to be cold on the pitch, 10 degrees C or so, but warm in the stands where Sanfrecce are one of the best supported Japanese sides. And they will be out in force for this inaugural match in this quarter-final clash. The winners of this tie are set to meet either Sydney FC of Australia or Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors of the Republic of Korea in the semi-finals. Those 2 teams do not kick off their first leg until tomorrow, Thursday. The opening game being played in the Republic of Korea. As we see that Sanfrecce fans in fine voice, buoyed no doubt by their team's super start to this season, unbeaten in the J-League, and they also won the Japanese Super Cup for good measure last month. That's the game between the domestic champions and cup winners, but with Vissel Kobe doing the double last season. It was up to second-placed Sanfrecce to play them, and Sanfrecce defeated the double winners by 2-0. A super start, as said, to the season for the Japanese side. Well, both these sides have been scoring goals for fun so far in this campaign. 21 for the home side, 22 for the visitors. As we see the officials and the teams emerge into the stadium for Iranian refereeing crew today. Lion City Sailors in white on the left of your screen. Sanfrecce. We'll see if they can justify their status as pre-tournament favourites in this competition. A powerhouse in the J-League and a real test for Sailors, who have been in good form in recent times, having won their last 6. So it promises to be an absolutely intriguing tie. Well focused faces, as you might expect. Sanfrecce, the lineup, they have no games until next week's return leg, which gives them a clear run at trying to overcome a Sailors side who have had the wind in their sails and have got some real danger men up front as well. So the team lineups, 3 changes for Sanfrecce from the side that beat Namdin 4-0 last time out in the AFC Champions League Two. Coming in, Hayato Arakai, Tsukasa Shiotoni and Yotaro Nakajima dropping down to the bench, Yamasaki, Kawabe and Arai. Mood, Bonya, Gifad of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the man in the middle today, as we see Sho Sasaki, the skipper of Sanfrecce, and Haris Haroud, captain not just of Sailors but Singapore as well, on the right of your screen. Two hugely experienced figures. Well, Lion City Sailors, meanwhile, are unchanged from the side that also won 4-0 last time out against Wang Tong Tai United of Thailand. However, worth pointing out, still no place for Wee Young Song, suspended after picking up a red card in the first leg of the round of 16. He'll miss 3 games in all. He missed the second leg of the round of 16 and will miss both these matches in the quarter-final stage, courtesy of his dismissal for violent conduct in the second half of Sailors' opening leg in the round of 16. He got 3 goals early in the tournament, including a stunning bicycle kick song, so he'll be missed. But they do, as said, have firepower aplenty up front. Shawal Anwar in really good form, 5 goals he has scored in his last 6 games, 7 in all in this campaign. So we are underway in the first leg of this quarter-final AFC Champions League Two clash between Sanfrecce Hiroshima and the Lion City Sailors of Singapore. The home side, Sanfrecce, playing from left to right in their purple strip. Sailors from right to left, all in white. They need to somehow find a way to beat the Japanese side that are one of just 2 that are unbeaten still in the Champions League 2 this campaign. Tractor of the Islamic Republic of Iran, the other. The Iranians drawing their first leg against Al Tawun of Saudi Arabia on Tuesday. The other quarter-final is the all-united Arab Emirates affair between Shabab Al Ali and Sharjah, also taking place today. Early touch for Diogo Costa at the back, but he's lost it there. And a chance for Sanfrecce to come forward as Sota Nakamura. Tsukasa Shiotani. Miyato Araki just plays it out to Sasaki, his skipper. And they work it across the width of the pitch, Sanfrecce. Satoshi Tanaka. Gets it back, Satoshi, the 22-year-old. Nice patient start this from Sanfrecce, but Sailors break it up only to instantly give it back. But Ramselaar trying to get involved in the action, that Dutchman. And there he is, the 28-year-old. Scored in both legs of the round of 16, did Ramselaar. In fact, Sailors have the same scores in both legs. Shawal, Ramselaar, and Maxime Lestienne. And Belgian force up front, Lestienne, who has 17 really worth keeping an eye on. Brings goals and assists aplenty. So Diogo Costa with the throw. Ramselaar. It's really well there to dispossess Shawal Anouar and to get Sailors going up the pitch and into the final third for the first time in the game. Excellent pressing from the 33-year-old striker for Sailors. Diogo Costa on loan from Portuguese Primeira League side Famalicão. Looking forward up to Shawal, but the call clearly came from Keisuke Osako, the Sanfrecce goalkeeper. Three clean sheets so far for the 25-year-old. He'll be looking to clearly build on that today. Nicely inside, Mutsuki Kato. Broken up, and Ramselaar in a little bit of space on this left-hand side. Few options ahead of the Dutchman. Just slows it down and plays it into Miguel Rui Pires. And that's wayward from the back, and this is an opportunity for Sanfrecce to break and possibly punish Sailors for their waywardness. Into the middle it goes, and that's not the most convincing bit of defending, but the ball safely in the hands of Mohamed Iswan Mahmoud. The Singapore international had played every minute of this Champions League Two campaign for Sailors until forced off late in the first leg with a head injury. As we see Alexander Rankovic, the man in charge of Sailors, doing a really fine job with them as well. He's repeatedly spoken in the build-up to this game about how he sees it as a great test for his side to show where they are. Under no illusions about the quality of the opposition today. A top-class team in Asia is how Rankovic described Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Hayato. Ramselaar again. Ramselaar looking to spread the play, but only finding Osako. Out to Shiotani on this right-hand side. 8 trophies with Sanfrecce. And Shiotani, 36 years of age now. Nicely down the line to Nakamura. There's good movement in these early phases from the home side. And that's a decent ball into the box as well. Headed away well, importantly so. Shiotani. Strike from distance from Shiotani. Saved by Iswan. And Sailor's just happy to get that away. Well, he doesn't score many, Tsukasa Shiotani, but he hit that well enough. Iswan. A relatively simple block, but an early warning from the home side. As we see Michael Skibber, the 59-year-old German who's been in charge for the last 3 years now. 2-time J-League Manager of the Year in 2024, despite not winning the league or the cup, as said Vissel Kobe did the double, so tells you what a fine job he did, Skibber. He also won that accolade in 2022. Sasaki. And again. Shiotani. To the right-hand side, thriving run from Sota Nakamura. Chance to deliver the cross into the middle, it goes and swept away. Still they build, and still Sailor's just happy to get it anywhere to relieve this early pressure. Lovely ball with the outside of the foot down this right-hand side. Another fine opportunity to get the cross in. Well, it was a little high in the end. Striker goal headed away against Sailors. Rocking. As they have to weather these waves of attack from Hiroshima. Lovely, confident one-touch football in these early stages. Mutsuki. They knew they were coming up against quality opposition, and they're trying to hold their own, Sailors. And they'll get a little brief respite here. Shuta Nakano down the line, looking for Nakamura. First time into the box, and a combination with the defence and Rui Perez get that away for Sailors. And still it keeps coming. Shuta invited forward again. Lovely ball from Shiotani. Slightly heavy touch from Shuto, manages to wing it back into Sota Nakamura. Lovely ball forward again, striker goal and into the back of the net. And Sanfrecce Hiroshima have a dream start. All their pressing is rewarded Satoshi finding a way past Iswan Mahmoud in the Sailors' goal, and it has been front foot stuff from the home side, and the pressure has been rewarded. Look at that from Satoshi Tanaka. Did it get a little deflection off Tony Datkovic on its way in? I think it did. This will show us just a little glance, but the likes of Skibber and the Sanfrecce fans will not care one jot. Satoshi, his second goal of this Champions League Two campaign, both of which have come in the knockout phase. Well, will they slow it down from here, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, or will they just keep their foot on the pedal? Both of these teams now with 22 goals and apiece in this competition. We've yet to see anything from the visitors as an attacking force, quite the opposite for the home side. Shuto, into the middle it goes again. And Harisa Room, well, he was trying to smother that out. And eventually it is one. 34-year-old stopper gets that in his hands, the goalkeeper. He might be well advised to hold on to it for a few seconds or so. Rui Perez. And that is pressing again. And Sanfrecce through again. And can they make it two here? Space in the middle. Really good stop by this one. And that's a fine block as well by Datkovic. And on this occasion, Sailors escape. Almost 2 goals in as many minutes for Sanfrecce. And he has been a busy man already. Look at the pressing, excellent there from Rio Germain. Into the middle again to Satoshi, looking for his second. Smart save. And then some good defensive play as well here. Haris Haroun it was with the block. And a vital one as well from the Sailors skipper. Shiatani, nice little layoff there from Jermaine. Switcher play is going to be cut out, and Sailors can get their foot on it, come forward and possibly enjoy a first bit of possession and proper possession in the Hiroshima half. Rui Perez. Bailey Wright just spreading it out. You can see the possession. Over 60% for the home side. Diogo Costa cannot keep that on. 21 years of age. The left-sided player. Shiotani, one of the three who's come into the side today, along with Hayato at the back. Here he is, Hayato. Shuto. Hayato now. Satoshi, the goal scorer. And Shuto again. Nakamura doing the pressing. Sailors and Tony Dakovic happy to concede the throw. Shuto. Dakovic with the clearance. Rui Perez tried to lift it on. And then he's won the foul. And received an apology from Nakajima as well. Taro Nakajima, just 18 years of age, the defensive midfielder wearing 35 for Sanfrecce. That's a really important defensive block from Rui Perez again. And look at the pressing from Sanfrecce when Sailors have the ball. Satoshi. Trying to work it around the corner. So Iswan will not be adding to the 2 clean sheets he has registered in the tournament. Sailors struggling to get a touch here. Forward they go, looking for Nakamura again. Acknowledgement from Nakamura, who has a very impressive record in this tournament. Just 2 games played, 3 goals scored. He only joined the club in early January. Nakamura, the 22-year-old. Lots of thinking for that man, Rankovic. Shiotani through the middle. Suga tries to play it forward but misses out. Chance for Sailors to break. Lestien. Ramsala back into Diogo Costa. Ramsala again tries his luck at goal. Hayato with the clearance. It's the first real time they've put anything close to a dangerous ball into the Sanfrecce penalty area. Sailors. Harris, and that's a loose touch, and Sanfrecce will win it back. You can see heads in hands from some of the players on the pitch. They know how hard it is to get possession of the ball here. There's Ramsala. 23 goals in 27 games this season, trying to bend one into the danger area. Naiki Suga again. Hayato back into Sho Sasaki. Shiotani looking for the forward run as well. That's a good movement up top. Nakamura giving the Sanfrecce defence an excellent out ball. Shuto dispossessed, and the throw goes Sailor's way. .24 years of age, Shuto Nakano. Played every minute of the round of 16. Scoring as well for good measure in the home tie. Diogo Costa just taking his time with the throw. And Shuto instantly pounces, goes down. Infringement, and that'll be a free kick. And a word for Diogo Costa, and a booking as well for the youngster. And he was booked in the first leg as well, Diogo Costa. He will not be out of the next game, but should he get booked in the second leg and Sailors reach the semi-finals, well, he will miss the first leg of the last four, should Sailors get there. A big if, of course. Suga, one of several new boys for Sanfrecce, joined the club in January. Nakamura joining in February. And here's an opportunity to swing this in. Good depth on it as well. Chance here, and the block instantly comes in. And it was Mutsuki who had the strike. Satoshi. Mutsuki. Back into Satoshi. Nakajima. Such crisp passing from Sanfrecce. They have won 7 of their 8 games in this competition. They've won all 4 at home. You know, if they show their hunger to come forward, it's easy to understand why. Well, Maxime Lestienne is more used to doing most of his work at the other end of the pitch. Been involved in half of Sailors' goals in this competition, 11 of 22. Really is a proud feat, but so far he's yet to have any opportunity to test Sanfrecce. Dapkovic into the Australian Bailey Wright. Shiotani just happy to hoist it forward. Nice first touch from Mutsuki, who's sweeping all across the front line, and another opportunity here for the home side. Nakajima. Sasaki really over the halfway line. And Shuto in a bit of space. Hayato. Diogo Costa will pick this up under pressure again from Shuto, who once again dispossesses him. Looking for Mutsuki and forcing him really wide, but he's done well to keep that in. 3 in the middle, if he can pick them out. And Sailors turn that behind for a corner. Datkovic brings huge experience, the 31-year-old. Played in the likes of the MLS, Croatia, Slovenia, Greece. Even one Croatian cap to his name back in 2017. There's no doubt where that was going. Well, they were dangerous off corners against Nam Dinh, scoring from 2 of them in their home tie, which ended 4-0. Can they do so again? Here's Sanfrecce, free header, and it's scrambled off the line. Really a good opportunity to make that 2, not taken. Well, there's an elbow in there. We'll see about that in a moment. Strike on goal, deflected behind. Iswan picks it up. And it's Shuto who just caused something in the face. Sanfrecce tried to double their lead. And your Sailors, as I said, in fine form in the Singaporean League, 9 points clear of 23 games of their 32 played. But they knew that they were going to be in for a far more testing afternoon. But can they keep their composure and their foot on the ball? Datkovic, right. Rui Perez forward. And Diogo Costa. And too often they're just making unforced errors. Sailors, as they try and get into their flow. Diogo Costa, Rui Perez, Harry's the skipper. And it's a cold night, but it's also almost hot potato time on the ball for some of these Sailors players. Ami Shaheen, vital that he can hold on to it in the middle of the park. Because when they lose it, it tends not to come back. Suga. Sasaki. Long and in behind to Jermaine, the 29-year-old forward. Cannot keep it in play. And his best league tally last season, scoring 19 goals for Jubilo Iwata, who were relegated. It was his best tally by 16 goals for Rio Jermaine up top for Sanfrecce. And he joined the club in January. And he's got 1 goal from his first 7 games. He's had little to work with so far tonight, the Sanfrecce striker, despite his team's dominance on the ball. Here he is, a little header. Was that a hit to handball? It was indeed. And the whistle swiftly blown. Mutsuki instantly looking, and you can see just touching the left forearm of Jermaine, unwittingly so, of course. Perez, tight area for him, just gives it straight back. Sasaki. Harris will pump this forward. Again, Sailors can't hold on to it. Shuto with the 1-2. Shiatani. Shiatani again won 3 J-Leagues with Sanfrecce. In his second spell with the club, those titles coming between 2012 and 2017, his first campaign. Datkovic with the apology, the referee with the warning. Shuto, the player clipped. And just for a moment, the drums ceased to bang. As the action gets underway, so does the sound. Sasaki. Bit of space now on the left-hand side. Shuto ghosting in at the far post if it comes all the way to him. Here he is, Shuto! Well, he couldn't keep the strike on target, but he was excellently picked out. Looking for his second of the tournament. And lots of space and rushing in. Good wing play. The connection solid enough. The direction lacking with the 24-year-old. And Hayato will bring goals. The central defender, 2 so far. Swung in and against the crossbar. And then Hayato again trying to follow up. And Sailors survive once more. And there have been strikes off the line, wayward efforts from the home side. Sasaki it was, excellent rise and attempt. And he headed home from the corner last time out against Namdeen. And he was very close to repeating the trick. Say headed home, excuse me, he flicked home a corner against Namdeen. Sasaki. Been with the club since 2015, that skipper, Satoshi, instantly forward. Jermaine, little bit of space here for Suga. Men in the middle, oh, across the face of goal from Sanfrecce. You could hear the roar from the fans. Excellent, incisive play once again. The ball out to the left-hand side into Suga. Really well spotted and delivered by Jermaine. And then look at that, in the middle, 2 of them. And they just couldn't get close to it. Mitsuki the first to miss. Nakamura the second. Tantalizingly close. Well, if they scored a second, few would have any complaints. Satoshi. Lovely stuff again from Sanfrecce. Jermaine trying to work the shot, deflected behind for a corner. Well, it has been relentless from the home side. And they have caused real problems with these set-piece deliveries. The crossbar last time around. Frantic defending the time before that. Suga with the left-footed delivery, another in-swinger from him, excellent delivery as well, headed away on this occasion. And that's a lovely touch as well to take it away. And they are streaming forward, Sailors, and they've got 3-on-2 here, if they can use it. Momentum, Ramsalar, in it comes to Shawal, on his right foot, oh, they're level with their first attack of the game. Sailors are level, and for all their pressure, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, they have been pulled back on the counter from a corner. Sailors swept the length of the field, and Shawal Anwar cannot stop scoring in this AFC Champions League 2. His 8th goal in the tournament. That was the crucial touch to take it away. And then look at the pace with which they come forward. Ramsalar got it absolutely right. 2 touches from him, 2 touches from Shawal, and somehow Sailors, who have just fought doggedly to hold on and ridden their luck at times as well, find themselves level. Not too far before the half-time break. An extraordinary. But it shows what happens once again if you do not take your chances when you are on top. And Sanfrecce must be stunned. They've got to do it all again. Oh, what a boost that will give to the visiting Singaporean side. No team from their land has made it this far in the competition. For 6 years, the last team to do so, Home United, which did, of course, in 2020 change its name to Lion City Sailors. Once more, several of their players are observing Ramadan at the moment. They were able to break their fast before the game. Hami Shaheen, their central midfielder, saying, well, this is not new, we've been through this before, playing during Ramadan. We are professionals, we have to adapt quickly, and the game is after we break our fast, so I don't think it will be a problem for us. And on your screen, confirmation that Sailors scoring with their first shot on target. That's a nice little turn from Diogo Costa. A bit of poor communication in the end with Shawali. Seemed to indicate to the forward to leave it, and then he left it himself, Diogo Costa. Hayato. Suga. Well, the fans still singing, encouraging their side forward. And what will that do to the belief of Sanfrecce? Shuto delivering some really good balls in. That's another one. Hacked away by Harris. Nakajima. Satoshi. Nakajima again. Shuto. Nice little touch. Shiotani. Sailors doing enough. And they're back again. Around the corner again, and another lovely little flick and strike or goal. And not on target. Shiotani coming forward. His second effort of the game, but he's playing in defence. You wouldn't know it at times. Tsukasa Shiotani. There's an extraordinary record with the Japan. 7 caps he won for the Japanese, 5 of them coming at the 2019 Asian Cup, when Japan finished runners-up and scored for good measure of that tournament as well. And that was really his main international career. Not a bad way to go about it. Shuto, firm header from him. Datkovic. Away for Sailors, Haris Haroon. Nearly 150 appearances for Singapore. The Sailors skipper, Datkovic down the line. And Diogo Costa won't be able to keep that in. Five minutes to go to the break after what has been an absorbing opening period. Be very interesting to see if Sanfrecce can continue their intensity in the second period. I'm sure they'll be urged to do so by Michael Skipper, their coach. Shuto, Nakamura, into the middle it goes, and Sanfrecce restore the lead, and deservedly so. Rio Jermaine, after a slide rule ball into him. Well, how they were a couple of goals clear before Sailors pulled them back is unclear, but Jermaine with his first goal in this tournament for Sanfrecce. Look at that delivery from Sota Nakamura. So inviting. And the touch was deft and just inside the far post. Really nice finish from the 29-year-old. His second goal for his new side. And a more realistic look on the scoreline. In a half which, frankly, Sailors have been dominated by the host side, but just a few minutes away from going in level at the break. Shawal, Ramsala, well, how does that change the team talks? I'm sure Skipper will just say keep going, and I'm sure Mankovic might well say the same. For Sailors, keep it tight, keep Sanfrecce at bay, and let's see if we can nick another on the counter. Harris, Shawal, Diogo Costa. That's a lovely ball forward, looking for Ramsala, and Ramsala managed to keep it in as well. Keisuke Osako had to be alert. Nice bend on the pass forward from Diogo Costa. Rui Perez. Cut out, Satoshi. Forward, always instantly looking to set Sanfrecce on their way. Nakamura to Shuto. And slip from Nakamura. And Ramsala will pick this up and stride forward with pace and purpose. Lestienne cannot hold on to it, and Shuto, look where he's come in from the right flank into the middle of the park to dispossess the Belgian. Doing the hard yards, Shuto Nakano. And putting in some fine balls into the area at the other end as well, it must be said. Hayato into Shuto in his third season with Sanfrecce. Shiotano, Hayato, Satoshi, Sota Nakamura. And he really is one to watch, the 22-year-old. Here he is again. It's not just assists, he's got 5 goals in his first 7 games for Sanfrecce, who he only joined just over a month ago. Came from Meiji University, the university system in Japan, a real feeder for many of the top flight clubs. And Nakamura, just the latest to come out of that supply chain. Harris forward. 30 seconds of the additional 2 minutes played. Shawal trying a turn, didn't come off for him. Nice little layoffs. Oh, that's a surely call later. Well, he'll play on, says the referee. Satoshi bundled over, felled at pace. And it'll be interesting to see. I did wonder if the yellow card was going to be coming out, and it does indeed for Shawal. See this again. He pleads his innocence, Shawal, but he can have no complaints. And just like Diogo Costa, that is his second booking of the knockout phase. Here's one, gathers this. Into Ramsala, lovely first touch from Ramsala. Diogo Costa trying to wriggle away. Is there time enough for Sailors to find another? Satoshi. Jermaine released down the middle. Really important header from Bailey Wright, the Australian. Former international. Well, the referee has seen enough and blows the half-time whistle for a period where the favourites for this competition, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, go in 2 goals to the 1-up. Satoshi Tanaka opening the scoring after 12 minutes. And despite all their pressure, hitting the crossbar, having a strike cleared off the line, Sailors levelled through Shawar Anwar after 36 minutes before Rio Jermaine scored to mean that at half-time it is Sanfrecce Hiroshima 2, Lion City Sailors 1. So the teams re-emerging onto the pitch for their second half of this opening leg of this Champions League Two quarter-final clash. Sanfrecce Hiroshima 2-1 up from the opening half. Sailors scoring with their only shot on target, their only shot at all. Well, we can see there's been a half-time substitution. Shunki Higashi entering the fray. 24-year-old midfielder. Well, it was a very impressive opening. An intense first half from Sanfrecce. Can they repeat the feat in this second 45? So, a week to go till next week's decisive return leg. Sailors, what will the instructions have been at half-time? Up against a side that scores goals for fun. The top scorers in the J-League last season with 72. They have started this season at real pace, and they are coming forward again. Datkovic with the early clearance. Shiotani, Kinta, Hayato. Sako. Looking long towards Shuto. Rui Perez. And Diogo Costa will play this forward. Lestienne, little touch from him, cut out by Sasaki. Lovely ball round the back. Satoshi, this is nice from Sanfrecce. Mutsuki. First touch for the substitute, in it goes! And in it goes as well for Rio Germain, who gets his second of the game to give Sanfrecce Hiroshima a 2-goal cushion. And what an instant impact from Shunki, the substitute. Excellent delivery. Just needed a touch, and that's exactly what it got from Sanfrecce's striker. Look at that, deft as you like, but just enough to take it away from Isram in the Sailors' goal. Question marks about his positioning. And this is all about the quality of the delivery from Shunki Higashi. And a masterful finish applied by Rio Germain. Well, as you can see, the goal being checked by the video assistant referee. But the goal seems to be good. And Germain, who hadn't scored in this competition for Sanfrecce before, has now got his second. An instant chance for Sailors to reduce the arrears again, but on this occasion, Shawal's assuredness in front of goal, deserting him, the Singapore international. Satoshi so busy at the base of that midfield for Sanfrecce. The 22-year-old yet to be on the losing side for the club since joining a couple of months ago. And this is 8th appearance, the man on the ball now. Hayato, the other end of the scale. And he was part of the Sanfrecce side that reached the Champions League round of 16 6 years ago. All his senior career with this club. They're looking forward early again on this occasion. A poor touch. And they've been very, very tidy and clinical. As we see Sasaki spreading the play out to Shuto. Happy to knock it back into Shiotani. Got forward to good effect in the first half, the right-sided defender. Satoshi. And again. He seems to have time on the ball, Satoshi Tanaka. And he's not going to make his way to Shunki. Christopher Van Hoosen looking for options. Finding a few of them wiggling away. SDN. Harris. Broken up, Nakajima. Direct ball into Jermaine, who tried the knee back flick as well. And Sailors once again, defensive duties to perform. And there'll be a goal kick to them. Well, that was a lovely attempt by the man with 2 goals to set one up for his colleague. Sailors trying to play it out from the back. It didn't reach Van Hoosen. Strike here, opportunity for Nakajima, straight tap. Here's one. Scored a lovely sweeping finish on a match day 6, did Nakajima. Very impressive performer for his 18 years. And whistles from the home fans as Sailors make a rare foray into the Sanfrecce final third. Ramsala. Shawal in the middle, and Shawal in space, and that's a really important save from Osako, because Shawal got a touch. Excellent delivery. Sasaki feeling a look at this from Ramsala. Nice bend. And the connection was decent. Well, I thought he got a connection. Not too much on it, actually, from Shawal. Nonetheless, important play for Osako to ensure that didn't just glide its way into the back of his net. Satoshi again. Just conducting things, as said, from the base of that midfield. Shiotani. Hayato. Love the way Sanfrecce just go right through the heart of the pitch. So direct. And get it wide as well at times. They're not afraid to mix it up. Shunto into the middle. Still not fully cleared. Anywhere will do. Time at the back for Sailors once again. Shunki. Shunki again, the substitute. He's already made one. Well, it was a nice ball in, and Satoshi full of running. Just failing to kill it. Stone dead. But a nice idea again from Sanfrecce. 2 titles in charge of the club for Skibber. The Super Cup last month and the J-League Cup in 2022, the year he was appointed manager. And will he be adding a third in the guise of the AFC Champions League Two this season? Foul in the middle of the park for Sailors. And it's worth pointing out as well that Sanfrecce have already qualified for next season's AFC Champions League Elite after finishing 2nd in the J-League last year. Whoever wins this competition will also get a place in next season's AFC Champions League Elite, so it'll be interesting to see how that all cascades if it is Sanfrecce Hiroshima who have the honour of winning this new competition, which replaced the AFC Cup, of course, in its first season. Sanfrecce, for the record, just 4 points behind Vissel Kobe last season. Satoshi forward, nice little layoff into Jermaine. Oh, that's lovely stuff again. Creating space from tight areas. Shunki into the middle, all the way through. Diogo Costa just lifts it high. Hami Shaheen tries to get it away. Sasaki, look how high forward he's come. The defender, Shunki, on his right foot now. Finding touch and not finding a shooter. Just his third appearance in this competition this season, Shunki. He started both his previous games. Lovely little ball inside again. A little bit of space again as well. Sasaki. Joined the club in 2015, Sasaki. So long ago he was part of their Club World Cup side nearly a decade ago. Lost to River Plate of Argentina fame in the semi-finals. A treasured memory I'm sure he'll have. Very, very narrow defeat in FIFA's elite club competition, of course, changing this year. Ramsala driving forward. Shawal in the middle with the cutback, not red. Sasaki will play this out to Shunki. Mutsuki under pressure from Hami Shaheen. Nicely played again, so neat it is, the football from Sanfrecce. Shunki again. Right with the header that Harris will pick up. Lestienne, the player fouled. I was giving him the big build-up before. He's got some staggering numbers, Maxime Lestienne. 21 league appearances, 11 goals, 20 assists, so that's 31 goal involvements in 21 games in the Singaporean Premier League. He led the charge and the breakaway for Shawal's goal. But otherwise it's just been facing back to his goal, given the home side's domination. Shiotani out to Shuto. Ayato to the substitute. Shunki. Nice first touch from Mutsuki. Nakajima with the switch of play. Shiotani just lofts it in over Germain. And good mopping up at the back from Christopher Van Hoosen. Singapore international. And that's dangerous, but they've managed to hold on to it, the players in white. Lestienne, Shawal in the middle if they can find him. Here is Shawal when he gets the contact. Sasaki mopping up, Shunki now. Nakajima. Sasaki. Shunki. to Jermaine. Wright does well enough on that occasion to dispossess Jermaine. Satoshi breaks it up. Surely pull back, and still he goes on. Satoshi, eyes in the back of his head as well to pick out Nakamura. Well, there was a really excellent glimpse of what Satoshi Tanaka brings to the party. Dogged defensive work. Knew exactly where his teammate was as well. And a brief spell in Belgium as a late teen. Satoshi, the 22-year-old. And his known success with Japan at international level as well, winning the Under-23 Asian Cup last year. And he's certainly standing out and shining in this game. Shunki, Sasaki, still the pass is so crisp, so firm. Shiotani on this occasion not managing to find Shuto. It's been a common link-up and feature of the game. So another substitution. Hayao Kawabe, the midfielder, coming on and replacing the man who I was just praising for lighting up the game, Satoshi Tanaka. Here's Michael Skipper, happy enough with an hour on the park for Satoshi either way. Hayao comes on and that'll be a straight swap in midfield. How will that affect Sanfrecce? Although being a slightly different tempo given the work in the middle. That's a nice layoff from Motsuki. Jermaine read it, but then couldn't link back up. A little exchange between the two forwards. The Sailors have suffered 2 defeats in this competition, which is many as they have all season in their league campaign. As I said at the top of the programme, this is their 4th quarter-final appearance in this competition, and they've only won one of them in their previous guise as Home United just over 20 years ago. And they've been on flying form in the Singaporean League, a couple of 7-1 home wins, a 6-0 away victory. And it's been very, very different today for a side that is representing Singaporean club football with real pride in recent seasons. Made their first appearance in the Champions League group stages in 2022 and duly registered the best showing then by a Singaporean side ever in Asia's elite club competition. Further history could be made in this competition for them, but they do have an almighty fight. Against a Sanfrecce side who so they're very happy to have reached the quarter-finals, and their coach possibly playing mind games, saying any one of the teams left in the competition can win the title. Many expecting his side to be there in the final when it comes around in May. Shunki forward. Little 1-2 with Mutsuki, who has it back. Nakajima, Shiotani, Shuto, men on the edge of the area, nice little cutback as well, pulled it back, a couple of men in space. Good awareness and vision from Shuto. Here he is again. Ramselaar just getting a little knock in the back from Shuto. It's been a frustrating evening, a hard one for him. Ramselaar used to play under Alexander Rankovic when the latter was assistant coach at Utrecht, which is where Ramselaar played for 5 years. He also won the league title with PSV back home in the Netherlands. And played under a certain Erik ten Hag while at Utrecht. Van Hoosen. Lestien, and then just a mix-up. Allow Sanfrecce forward again. Shunki, that'll just go towards Iswan. And Sailors look to build the hard way from the back. Right. Former captain of Sunderland in English football. It doesn't stick in the midfield again. Nakajima. Nakamura. Hayao. Well, the first half was blisteringly quick at times. It's more settled and composed now from Sanfrecce. Must be wary of being caught on the counter, as they were for that sucker punch goal from Shawal. And it briefly brought the scores level. In case you're joining us later, it was one-way traffic in the first half. And still Sailors have had only one proper chance on goal, which resulted in their goal. Hayato. Hayato again. Scored in that Super Cup final win over Vissel Kobe last month. Hayato. Well, it'll be very interesting to see how Sanfrecce approach the final quarter of this game, which we are inching towards. Do they want more? Shuto cuts it back into the substitute. Hayao. Well, they do want more, and they've got more. They've got 4, and that was expertly picked out by both Shuto and Hayao Kawame. And look at the smile on the face of Hayao Kawame. Really good strike as well. Shuto again, just knowing where his teammate is. Look at that. And it was just curling away from Iswan. Sanfrecce Hiroshima 4. Lion City Sailors 1. And a little surprise that the coach and the player look so happy. And a chance to see Valère Germain, who's come on. Changes are plenty. To the other man coming up. Valère Germain was getting the big build-up before the game from Skibber, given the unfortunate injury suffered by Tolgai in their last league game. He's going to be out for 4 to 6 months, Tolgai Arslan, the former Udinese star. but expectations that Valère Germain can fill in for him. Played for many years at a high level in France. Nakajima into Shunki. Well, the first substitute to come in set up a goal, and the second substitute scored one. Here's Jermaine trying to get the hat-trick, and he can't keep it inside the post, and it would have been offside in any case had that gone in. So changes as well for the visitors. As we see the goal from Shawal Anouar, it was clinical, took it really well. He's had little to work with, but his race is run. And on comes Leonard T. And Diogo Costa also coming on. Ali Alrina, sorry, also going off Diogo Costa, Alrina, the defender, just 21 years of age, coming on. Well, despite the fact that Shawal has been in fine form for Sailors this season, is actually T, the German, who's their top scorer in the league. 22 goals in 19 games, 7 in his last 2. And how they could do with some scoring prowess like that in the final 20 minutes of this game. Sanfrecce charging forward again. And they win the throw as well. Excellent running by Nakamura. Syrian international Ali Alrina. And that his first involvement, only joined the club last month. And it looked like it took a deflection off Nakamura, nonetheless. Throw into the Japanese side. Down the right-hand side again, where they've had so much joy. In it comes, and over it goes from Shunki. Well, he wants the corner, Shunki Higashi. It's a nice game to come into for Germain. 3 goals clear and just keeping going. There is no let-up whatsoever from Sanfrecce. Davkovic. Hayao. Hayato. Shunki. Sasaki back to Shunki. In it goes again. Right with the connection. And then not enough on it from Van Hoosen. Cannot clear his lines. Shunki. Nakajima. Sasaki into Germain. And Germain again. Germain in the middle. Hayao. Nakamura to Shuto. Into the middle it goes, and it's 5 for Sanfrecce Hiroshima. And Valère Germain, who's been on the pitch a matter of seconds, has his goal. Well, Sailors just cannot cope with the onrushing pressure of Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Out to the right-hand side, it went Such good deliveries have been coming in all day from that right-hand side, and yet another came in. Jamat meeting it with the header and going in off the knee of Haris Haroun. What an introduction that was for Jamat. 4 goals clear now. And there's still a quarter of an hour to go. Shunki into Nakajima. In it goes again. Oh, this is fantastic from the home side. 6 now, and that fairly tore into the back of the net. Sailors all at sea. Sanfrecce firing on all cylinders. Look at this, loose at the back. Expertly dispossessed Ramsalar was. And Nakamura, one thought in his mind, and he takes his extraordinary tally in this competition to 3 games played for the 22-year-old, 4 goals scored, 6 goals from his first 8 games for Sanfrecce, for Sota Nakamura. Well, they say you cannot win ties in the first leg, but you can certainly lose them. And that seems to be the fate facing Singapore's Sailors today. They have come up against a storied club, not just in Japanese football, not just in Asian football, but in global football as well. And it has been tough going, very choppy waters. But Sailors find themselves in high out. One of 2 substitutes to score. Well, the referee waving play on. Sasaki wanting a stoppage in play. Nakajima the man down. He played the opening game of the season, Yotaro Nakajima, and then was absent until the last league game when he came on as a sub for the last half hour. You wouldn't know that he's missed nearly a month or so. And the corner to the home side. I think it's a corner, Dakovic the man down. A little check from Naoto Arai. Sota Koshimichi, 20 years of age, will be coming on. And Rio Jermaine, the player making away. A wonderful position for Skipper to be in, to be able to rest his players, especially with a whole week to recover as well before they make the journey to Singapore. It wasn't the easiest journey the other way round, said Rankovic, the Sailors coach. He must be scratching his head and working out what on earth his side can do to get back in this tie. Lestien, Van Hoosen. Nicely played from Ramsalar, being one of Sailors' brighter players today. Shaheen. Harris forward. And it's just lost by Lestien. Lennart T. Barely got a touch since he's come on. Shunki. Nakajima. Nakajima again. Hayao. Shiotani. Hayao. Space again, another opportunity to get it into the middle. And on this occasion, Jamat cannot guide his header on target. And the Frenchman, far too solid, the contact. He must be delighted with what he's seen. Just over 150 games in charge of Sanfrecce now for the former Galatasaray coach. The man who had good success with Dortmund's youth sides in the mid-90s. Very experienced figure, the 59-year-old skipper. That's a nice ball forward again. Nakamura full of running, but that's a heavy touch from him, and Haroun slides in to clear his lines. Nakamura again, deep it goes again. Oh, there was looking to connect with the volley. Just failing to do so. Naoto. Ramsala, good footwork from him. How on earth do you come back from 5 goals down in the first leg, and possibly worse? Great start would be to pull one back in the final few minutes, but chances have been at an absolute premium for the visitors. Can Anu Mantan Kumar change that? I wouldn't have thought so, because he's more defensively minded and will slot in midfield. Another Singaporean international, Anu Mantan Kumar. Anu on the back of his shirt. So Haris joining Hami Shaheen in departing the pitch. Lionel Tan, and the 27-year-old will slot into defence. No frustration showing on the face of Lestien. Good opportunity for him to try and launch. It will be an extraordinary comeback in this tie. Lestien with the delivery. Flicked on, and flicked wide by T. 33 last month, Leonard T. Over 100 goals for Sailors in just over 400 appearances. Played in the Bundesliga back home, in the Eredivisie as well in the Netherlands. Scoring for fun in Singapore, but very different level of competition today. Shunki's attempted pass cut out by Van Hoosen. Shunki again, snapping and scrapping at the heels of Anu. And then over the top, but cut out. Shiatani. Sasaki, pretty casual, composed. Anu getting the block in. Well, they have been in fine voice throughout, the Sanfrecce Hiroshima fans. And they have been rewarded with a convincing and compelling display from their favourites. Foul in the middle of the park will go Sailors' way. Did win a couple of caps, 3 for the record, for the Netherlands 7-8 years ago. Ramselaar. No, foul spotted, and Sailors will have further time just to see the clock tick down. Rui Perez caught from behind. Well, it has been a highly professional display from the home side. Skipper saying he was hoping for a strong performance from his team, and he's certainly seen that. Shiatani just nudging it into touch. Datkovic down the line, gets it back. T. Datkovic again. Ramselaar. It's tempting to say that a goal here would really lift their spirits, but I think they might need a couple, Sailors. Now Otto. Thrown to Sanfrecce. Nakajima. Shunki, he's done really well to keep that in. Nakamura. Sasaki, Nakajima, Nakamura. Sasaki. Shunki into the middle. Jamat, that's it, run. It was Koshimichi who was behind him. Deep switcher play, look at that, Nakamura still in the 89th minute, playing as if it's the first. Last few minutes for Obrane Klajic. Just the one appearance all season in this competition for Klajic, and that was when a substitute on match day 1. At least a little bit of experience can be gained further. Time on the pitch and minutes in the competition. He's not appeared in the league since September, the 21-year-old. We're in the 90th minute. Stoppage time to follow, and Iswan just happily running down the clock, and wise to do so. And it must have been a shattering 90 minutes for the players in front of him. Chasing and chasing, as they are doing again. Hayao. Sasaki. Shunki into Nakajima. Had a really good game, the team. Here he is again. Looking to play it down on the left-hand side, but cut out the attempted ball. Naoto. 3 minutes of additional time. 2.5 more minutes for Sailors to endure. Well, took a little while to blow for the foul, but Koshi Michi clipped, and he's reached for the yellow card as well. It was Bailey Wright coming in from behind. So, well, that isn't Bailey Wright, that's Anu, but 3 Sailors players now in the referee's notebook. And there he is, Wright, who took over the armband after Harris left the pitch. Jamal still scrapping, the former Monaco and Montpellier man. Shunki, is their time for a final bit of gloss on this display. Hayao with the strike just past the post. Cannot grab his second. Cannot find Hiroshima's 7th. Just a swing at it from Hayao Kawabe. The damage has been done. His job surely will be to focus the players for the second leg. They continue what they've done today. And he should be fine into the semi-finals. The whistle blows, and it has been a dominant, imperious first leg display in this quarter-final from the home side, Sanfrecce Hiroshima of Japan. They opened the scoring early on from Satoshi Tanaka, and then Ryo Javan grabbed 2 more after Shawar Anwar brought Sailors level with a shock equaliser shortly before half-time. It was 2-1 at the break. And then, as said, Jaman got his second. Hayao Kawabe, Valère Jamin, the Frenchman, and Sota Nakamura added to the scoreline, meaning it is going to be incredibly tough for Sailors when they go home to Singapore next week and try and overturn this 5-goal deficit. It has been convincing from the home side. They are pre-tournament favourites. Sanfrecce Hiroshima 6, Lion City Sailors 1.
田中選手です。素晴らしい先制ゴールでした。まずはあのシーンから振り返っていただけますか。
塩君からいいボールをもらって、迷いなく振ったら、なんか